So today is transfer deadline day. What on earth should Manchester United do? They're linked with Cavani. Yes, he's a centre forward. And you're going, right, OK, the Sancho's
not played in 7
gone.
months. Cavani's not played a game of football for 7 months.
So what? Dion, speak to us. You played for...
As a player, I like him. I like him. If he's not played for 7 months, you start to think, hold it a minute, when's he going to play?
Scored 7 goals last season. Yeah. They've conceded...
He's not the long-term answer.
United have conceded 11 goals in 3 games.
United have panicked, and they've looked at his name and what he's done in the game, and he has been one of the elite strikers in world football. But 33, 3 or 4 soft tissue injuries last season, hardly played any football. You know, unbelievable player, but he's 33.
How old's Igalo? Do we know how old Igalo is?
Sure.
So what I'm trying to say is these are quick fixes. He can't be the long-term future.
Ed's on it, don't worry.
Yeah. Ed, come on, mate. Crack on, Ed.
Speed up, Ed.
He can't be the long-term future. He's 33 years old. But right now, I like him as a centre forward. I think he's very good. So he's 30. So
yeah, Igalo's 30.
None of those.
If everyone I speak to, people like Paul Scholes and Ryan Giggs, you know, Man United legends who know the club inside out, and we all watch Mason Greenwood, and I think we're all of the same opinion that Mason Greenwood will lead the line for Man United.
Yeah,
he's now
some stage,
in the future.
Yeah.
Stop messing around when they try to mess Borussia Dortmund around, and go and pay the money for Jadon Sancho if you really wanted him. And it was never going to happen because, you know.
But it's the wrong end of the pitch.
No, I know it's the wrong end.
No, I know it's the wrong end. Sancho.
No, Mark, you missed my point. Forget about Edison Cavani. Yeah. Play Mason Greenwood through the middle as a number 9.
Sure.
He's a quick fix who might not even play because of his injury record.
But my point is, on the last day of the transfer window...
That's too late.
But Manchester United never did this under Alex Ferguson.
It's too late.
Go and... If you're going to do something now, which is obviously the last minute, go and get another centre-half. Go and get a left-back.
But Borussia Dortmund told Man United a month ago, this is the deadline. If you want to sign Jadon Sancho, this is the deadline, and it's £100 million. Yeah. United were messing around with £80 million, £85 million, one of the richest clubs in world football. If you're serious and you want him, go and get him.
Yeah.
It is frustrating because they've had so long to do it as well. And
now they've got people like Chris Smalling, who was brilliant at Roma.
Yeah.
Right? Nowhere near the first team.
He'll play. He'll play for United, Chris Smalling.
Jones can't get anywhere near the first team. And then whichever 2 he picks between Eric Bailly, Victor Lindelof and Maguire, those 3 aren't the answer.
They're all out of form at the moment.
Yeah.
So it's a massive imbalance at that club.
You make a few bad decisions and you're suddenly 2-3-1 down, and then of course it's alarming. It's nowhere near good enough. Hold my hand up. It's my decision to pick the team I did, and we also as a squad that's not good enough for Man United.
Historical victory, but in the end 3 points, and 3 very important points, because we lost 5 points at home, one defeat and 1 draw. And we managed to win the 6 points away that keep us in a good position in the table.
Can you imagine Man United losing at home 6-1 and it's not our first story? It's not our first game. It's incredible. It shows what a weekend it's been, doesn't it?
Let me just gloat on that Newcastle 5-0. Philly Albert chipped the goal for second.
What a chip that was. What a chip that was as well. And when they lost 5-0 at Chelsea, they were the defending champions, of course, just like Liverpool losing by 5 goals yesterday. And Man City won the title that day. That was the why always me Balotelli game, that one. But what about that? Listen, it's very easy, a bit like Villa, to go, oh, Man United this, Man United that. Tottenham were fantastic. Fair dues to Tottenham for the way they played and the way that they responded to being 1-0 down and the way they played against 10 men and took United apart.
Yeah, you go 1-0 down, test, isn't it, for Tottenham? Yeah. Early on, 31 seconds in, you think, oh, that's going to be a test. They respond within 5 or 6 minutes and go 2-1 up. And at that point in the game, 11v11, Tottenham was still by far the best side.
Yeah.
The way... It's just the speed of the passing and their movement, and they looked fitter.
Yeah.
And they looked organised, and the ball went down and it went quick, and they seemed to be on the same page, all those Tottenham players. Just a different side to, Man United. Wow. That's the worst I've seen Man United ever defend.
Ever.
It was shocking. Absolutely embarrassing.
It was actually a dead heat between Man United and Liverpool for bad defending.
Yes, I'd have liked to see Liverpool play Man United at the weekend.
Could have been 18-all.
18-all, yes.
And 155 offside.
So they're 1-0 down, Tottenham, but they respond really well. But Manchester United, Harry Maguire's header here, softly and backwards.
I think
it's incomprehensible.
I think he's been getting away with it. I think Harry Maguire. Everyone looks towards his price tag, £80 million, and thinks he should be one of the elite centre halves in the world. And Victor Lindelof gets it. Eric Bailly gets it. But Harry Maguire needs to do a lot more. He's the captain of the football club. I'm not sure he's probably captain material just yet.
And here again, they let Dion. Okay, be a bit more savvy.
No,
don't let Tottenham take a quick free kick. It's
Maguire's fault.
Yeah, don't
stand on the ball. Stand on the ball.
Chris will tell you off, but you'll get on with it.
Fine, you're the captain of the football club. Look, you don't let... By the way, I've just got to say, Harry Kane, this is the sharpest I've seen him for a long time.
He looks brilliant, doesn't he?
I think he looks brilliant.
But I think the whole team's in sync with Harry Kane and Son, aren't they? They can see the runs of those two players and they're responding to it as well.
Here we go, Christopher.
Good luck, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, this has caused loads of debate and discussion, hasn't it? And Anthony Taylor, the referee, quite clearly sees Martial slap Lamela in the face and sends him off.
So violent conduct, send him off.
Yeah, violent conduct, a slap. And then he cautions Lamela for what I would describe as a fend, you know, not an elbow to the face, and something you probably wouldn't get sent off for. But because there's a red card involved, it goes to VAR. VAR was, I think it was Stuart Atwell yesterday, who's looked at it and has to determine, has Anthony Taylor, the referee, made a clear and obvious error. And he hasn't. But obviously there's a lot of ill feeling about it. Some people say it should have been 2 reds, it should have been 2 yellows, but you can only judge on what you see. So I think slapping a player in the face is not something that...
Right, so that's violent conduct. He's got no issue at all with the red card for Martial. Violent conduct.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Our mentality is different. When you're brought up in this game, we laugh at Eric Lamela. We do. We find it embarrassing when you go down like that.
Sure.
On the continent...
No, but not the going down, but the slap, whether he goes down or not, slap in the face.
On the continent, Eric Lamela gets a well done, because he's just sucked Man United down to 10 men. Now, in our country, we're not brought up on actions like this. You know, I find him going down really embarrassing.
But the point is, it wouldn't make any... It goes down or not, it doesn't make any difference.
Anywhere else in the world, he gets sent off for that. Yeah, he does. He gets sent off for that. No, Martial.
You're right, exactly right what you say, Mark. It doesn't make any difference. You can't slap somebody, you know, you can't slap somebody.
OK, well, what if Martial had gone down for that? Would Lamela have been sent off?
Well, that's another scenario. I mean, you're talking about if he's got a clenched fist and he elbows him, then that's violent conduct. But I think it was more of a fend. And the beauty of this one is the VAR looks at that and says, as the referee, got it clearly wrong. And he hasn't, but it will cause loads of debate, loads of discussion, because people didn't think it was fair. I had a similar incident a few years ago in a game where I sent 2 players off and the instigator went to the FA and didn't get a ban.
So if Lamela doesn't go down, let's say he doesn't go down and, you know, he just reacts and says, I can't believe you've done that, does he still get a red card?
Well, you can't slap somebody across the face, Dion. That's just not football, what it's about. And, yeah, he probably would have been sent off.
Honestly, if one goes, they both have to go. For me, it wasn't a fend, which I would consider as a
He knows what he's doing, Lamela. He's trying to get a reaction out Martial.
He's popped him in his chin there, in his elbow.
But what Lamela's trying to do, Dion, is trying to give Martial just something, hoping that Martial reacts, which he then did.
Yeah.
Martial shouldn't react. He went a little bit worse in his action. And he fell for it, Martial.
But Chris's point
I'm not saying it's right.
No, but Chris's point is that VAR here would have checked the Lamela action and decided, in Chris' words, it's a fend, not an elbow.
Carry on.
Yeah,
I think that's right.
Everything what you've said. I had this discussion on the train coming down here this morning. Everybody was...
Well, you were just trying to have a cup of tea on your own, weren't you? Some bloke with a paper.
Quietly read about it. But it will cause discussion, it'll cause debate.
I don't think Lamela done enough to get sent off. Martial
but if Martial goes down, Lamela gets sent off.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It does.
Well, it would have been checked. It would have.
But we'll never know.
We'll never know.
So that's the actions that we can only look at and commentate on and comment on.
Embarrassing.
What we do know is if they were unravelling already, Man United, they completely went to pieces after that, because I mean, what is Eric Bailly doing here?
Look, why would you give Nemanja Matic a ball with 2 Tottenham players wrapped around you? What do you expect he's going to do? You know, Son, brilliant for having the vision in spotting Harry Kane. Now you know at this point, now you know as a player when you're on the pitch, the wheels are completely coming off. Because that is a ball that you should never, ever play.
You know, in situations like that, when someone like Eric Bailly has a ball, or any of your teammates have the ball, you've got to give them an option. to pass to, and he didn't have any options. That's a lucky.
Where's Luke Shaw gone, Dion? Where's Luke Shaw gone?
I don't know where Luke Shaw goes out there. Number 23, just goes straight towards.
Just allows a space in which Son can run. Son's having a brilliant start to the season, by the way.
Son's a player.
Son and Kane, what a combination they are.
Well, I've just said to Dion there, which front three would you rather have? You know, Rashford, Martial and Greenwood, or Bale, Son and Kane?
What's a pass?
No-brainer.
What's a pass from Højbjerg?
Listen, you know you're in trouble when Højbjerg starts picking those sort of passes. Because he's in Jose's side to disrupt everything.
It's a great pass. Look at that.
Destroy.
Yeah.
But that pass should never get inside Paul Pogba. He should have been closer to his defenders, and it goes outside him. Look, they're all over the place.
Look, Pogba here.
Look at that. What? It's not even a challenge. It's a fall to the ground, so I don't have to do any work. It's in back. Watch Paul Pogba. Here he comes into shot now. Watch him. What is that?
Not even going to win the ball. He's nowhere near winning the ball.
And that is how you take a penalty.
It's the first time since the mid-1980s they've lost their opening 2 home games of the season. And, of course, they were incredibly lucky to win at Brighton.
I was just going to say, you watch that Brighton game back again.
Yeah.
That could have been 6-1 Brighton.
Yeah.
The way they played and hit the woodwork 5 times.